Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. First, the headlines. Planning Minister says 2 more corridors will be completed under CPAC in the near future to connect Pakistan with China and Central Asia. Foreign Secretary has said that the solution of Kashmir dispute is imperative for peace and stability in the region. Minister for State for Finance says the government is keen to work with private sector to improve national economy. Chairman All Parties Hurriyat Conference has expressed deep concern over the plight of Kashmiri political detainees. In Afghanistan, 29 people were killed in a suicide attack on a shrine in Kabul today. In Pakistan Super League, second knockout match between Karachi Kings and Peshawar Zalmi will be played in Lahore tonight. And now the news in detail. Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal says that Pakistan and Central Asian republics would benefit from the platform and infrastructure being constructed under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Addressing a seminar titled Pakistan, a Land of Opportunities for Central Asian Republics in Islamabad today, he said 2 more corridors under CPAC would also be completed during the next few years, connecting Pakistan, China, and Central Asia. One corridor would link Peshawar with Kabul and Tajikistan, and the other would connect Quetta with Herat and Turkmenistan. He said these corridors would not only provide connectivity to Central Asia, but also extend it up to Russian Federation. Ahsan Iqbal said the Central Asia Regional Economic Cooperation Program would also be a game changer, as it would create connectivity of the region with Asia, Europe, and Africa.
Pakistan and Central Asian republics can find opportunities of cooperation, collaboration between their businesses, between their people, and government to the government cooperation, so that the opportunity that is before us, that Asia will command 52% of the world GDP, this region has maximum share in the emerging opportunity for this region in the world.
The government and the opposition have started consultations to reach a consensus on the names of caretakers set up. This was stated by the Interior Minister Ahsan Iqbal while talking to media persons in Islamabad today. The Interior Minister expressed the confidence that the opposition will agree to the possible names who had strong and unwavering democratic credentials and could ensure timely elections. Addressing the seminar, Foreign Secretary Tahmina Janjua has said that the Chinese initiative of One Belt, One Road is a ray of hope to the regional countries to work together and set aside their differences for a prosperous and peaceful future. She pointed out that Pakistan shares strong connections with the Central Asian republics, and Islamabad is amongst the first countries which had recognized the Central Asian republics. The Foreign Secretary said stability in Afghanistan is one of the most important for regional connectivity. She said Pakistan supports a reconciliation process in Afghanistan as there is no military solution to the conflict. Referring to Kashmir dispute, Tahmina Janjua said resolution of this long-standing dispute is imperative for regional peace and stability. Minister for State for Information and Broadcasting, Maryam Aurangzeb, has stressed the need to embed national culture and values in the curriculum. Addressing a conference on education in Islamabad today, she said the national curriculum has been revised and updated, and it would be finalized after consultations with the provincial governments and other stakeholders. The minister said themes like climate change, water, civic education, and democracy would be part of the new curriculum. Minister of State for Finance Rana Mohammad Afzal says the government is keen to work with private sector to bring improvement in the economy. He was addressing the second Pakistan Leadership Conversation organized by Association of Chartered Certified Accountants in Islamabad this morning. He said the tax collection and economy has improved over the past several years. The Minister of State said the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project would be exploited to the best potential. Egyptian Grand Mufti Shouki Ibrahim called on President Mamnoon Hussain in Islamabad today. Speaking on the occasion, the president called upon the religious scholars to play their role to protect the Muslim countries from foreign cultural invasion. He said Pakistani religious scholars have issued a fatwa against extremism, which is the basic document to fight this menace. The Egyptian Grand Mufti felicitated the president and the Pakistani nation on Pakistan Day celebrations. Meeting of Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi in the chair. This is Radio Pakistan. Air Chief Marshal Mujahid Anwar Khan was conferred Nishan-e-Imtiaz military by President Mamnoon Hussain at an impressive ceremony in Islamabad today. The president congratulated him on assuming the command of Pakistan Air Force. He hoped that standard and professional capabilities of Pakistan Air Force will further increase under the command of new Air Chief. Full dress rehearsal for Pakistan Day parade to be celebrated on Friday was held in Islamabad today. In this connection, the Islamabad Traffic Police has devised a special traffic plan for the public. All stations of Radio Pakistan have chalked out special programs for Pakistan Day to highlight the significance of Lahore Resolution adopted in 1940, which paved the way for creation of Pakistan. These include features and impressions of prominent personalities about Pakistan movement. Live eyewitness account of Pakistan Day parade by armed forces will be broadcast from Parade Ground, Islamabad. In occupied Kashmir, chairman of All Parties Hurriyat Conference, Sayyid Ali Gilani, has expressed a deep concern over the plight of Kashmiri political detainees languishing in different jails in and outside the Kashmir Valley. In a statement issued in Srinagar today, he said that the detainees lodged in outside jails were harassed, intimidated, humiliated, and deprived of seeking legal assistance for their affiliation with the freedom movement. The chairman of Hurriyat Forum, Mirwais Umar Farooq, today visited the residence of a martyred youth, Isa Fazli, in Sora area of Srinagar and expressed sympathy with the bereaved family. Fazli, along with 2 other youth, was killed by Indian troops last week. In Afghanistan, 29 people have been killed and 18 others injured in a suicide attack in Kabul today. According to Interior Minister, a suicide bomber blew himself up at Karte-Sakhi shrine in the capital when people were celebrating Eid-e-Nowroz, marking the start of Persian New Year. The Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for the suicide bombing. Russia has threatened to retaliate against Britain for anti-Russian measures over the poisoning of a spy in England. After a meeting with the Japanese counterpart Taro Kono in Tokyo, Russia's Foreign Minister Lavrov urged the British government to respond calmly over the attack on former spy Sergei Skripal. A spokesman for British Prime Minister Theresa May said London is actively considering other measures against Russia. China says it will actively take steps to safeguard its industries against the acts of trade protectionism by the United States. Chinese Vice Commerce Minister Wang Shouwen said in a statement today that the U.S. decision to launch trade investigations is a unilateral act of protectionism. In Myanmar, President Hitin Kyaw has resigned. In a statement, the president's office said the next president will assume charge within 7 working days in line with the constitution. In Pakistan Super League, a second eliminator match between Karachi Kings and Peshawar Zalmi will be played in Lahore tonight. The match will start at 7 p.m. Radio Pakistan will broadcast a running commentary on the match from Qaddafi Stadium, Lahore. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, light rain with thunderstorm is expected at isolated places in Malakand Division and Upper Fata. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio. Pakistan News Official.